Hello, in this video I will demonstrate how to calculate the p-value for different tail areas under the normal distribution. So let's say that we have a left tail test. We have to calculate the test point and we assume it's negative 2.54. So this is a left tail test. In order to calculate the area, we will be using this function. So inside the cell, we type equals, we type norm, and we want to use .s.distribution. This is because it's the standard normal distribution. Now we have to type two items in the argument. We select the test point, comma, and then we type true. And this will calculate the p-value. Sometimes you have to add a few decimal places to ensure that you have 4 place values. This is for a left tail. Now if it's a right tail, remember this function only gives the area to the left, but this is a right tail, so we have to compute 1 minus norm.s.distribution. So let's type that in. For the right-tailed p-value, it's 1 minus, let's select it here, norm.s.distribution. We click, or you type in the test point, and then we type in true. Always type in true in the second part of the argument, and this should be z for test point. And so the p-value in this case would be 0.0465. And remember, the test points are calculated using your sample data. These are just random examples that I'm selecting. And for this example, now it's a two-tailed test. We calculate z and it's a negative value, a negative 0.25. So since it's two tails, we calculate the left tail area and then we double it because it's two tails. So when we type in our function, we type 2 times norm.s distribution. We select the test point, comma, type in true. We want it to be cumulative, and we get the p-value. Remember, this is our p-value, 0.8026, because we've typed in 2 times that. And then finally, if we have two tails, but it's a positive z-value, so if it's a negative z-value, we just type norm.s distribution times 2. But since now we have a positive two-tail test, we have to calculate 1 minus norm.s distribution. That's going to give us the tail area, the right tail area, and then we're going to double it. So we have 2 times 1 minus norm.s distribution. We click on the test point, comma, type in true. We want it to be cumulative. And then we have to ensure that we type in this final parentheses here. And we have the p-value, 0.0023. So those are the key functions that we would use to calculate the p-value. Thanks for watching the video.